right, get your Kazakhstan flag emojis ready. The undefeated Shavkat Rakhmonov has arrived. And I don't care what you want to say about his pre-UFC schedule. When you can finish every single mixed martial arts athlete that they put with you in an octagon or cage, you are doing something right. He's got submission offense that a lot of this division can't lay claim to. He's an outstanding striker as well. And if he's got to win a kickboxing match here tonight and not lean on that patented grappling, he can probably do that to get the job done. But many believe you are looking live at one of the best welterweights in the world and a future undisputed UFC champion. All right, DC, here is Kamal Usman back on the proving ground here tonight, and even dating to the Ultimate Fighter back in 2015. You got the sense pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with the UFC championship. He's back on the horse here tonight.
He has this undying belief in himself. He believes that through hard work, all the results will show, and they have for Kamal Usman. From the pace and pressure that he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division.
And he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hooft, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamal Usman, as he put it way back in the day, is a real problem. Kamal Usman, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kameru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so with a trilogy with Leon Edwards now completed for Kamal Usman, he sets his sights on Shavkat Rakhmonov. And make no mistake about it, Kamal Usman, still one of the greatest welterweights of all time, still a Nigerian, still a nightmare, and looking to hand Shavkat Rakhmonov the first loss of his career.
He believes that Rakhmonov has not seen anything like him. He believes that he will use his experience to really fluster Shavkat. But when I watch Shavkat, and I watch his facial expressions, and I watch him in the Jeff Neal fight, I don't get the feeling that anyone will get this kid off of his game. He's a very talented mixed martial artist, and he is just a dog. And he's willing to just fight you if that's what he has to do.
Usman's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And a miss with the right hook. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Rakhmonov's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
Attack the cut! Attack the cut! Don't stop!
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. All right, so there's the takedown from Kamal Usman. We know he has fallen in love with his jab at his hands a little bit, but back to his bread and butter early in this one.
Well, that's his roots, right? For as good as he is in the stand-up, for as powerful as the jab is, it's always going to be the wrestling of Kamal Usman that's going to lead the day. Whether it's offensive or defensive, Kamal Usman will wrestle if he ever wants to be the champion again.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut. He's getting ate up. You see all that swelling, and his opponent just continues to go to that area. The ref may need to call in the ringside position to take a look at this guy.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Oh, he's in trouble. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamal Usman, the wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed Kamal Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been... Oh, guillotine here!
That guillotine is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. So Rakhmonov's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Making all these shots count. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the round.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Under 20 seconds now to go. Both guys appeared to land there. Rakhmonov's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
We expected a bloody fight. We knew this was going to happen. We expected that war. Refocus.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Massive head kick. Usman gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Left punch is there for him. All right, so there it is again. Kamal Usman starting to see the takedowns pile up. Nice entry to get that one down.
Great job by the former champion to get to the position that he's been known for, at least early in his career. He's developed striking, but ultimately, he's a wrestler, and he's got to use that wrestling to start everything that he wants to do inside the octagon.
Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks.
That was a slick transition. Getting the mount here. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Rakhmonov's in half guard. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Busy with the elbow.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Rain those hammer fists.
All right, now it seems as though the referee has closed his distance, monitoring the action closely. I think there's potential to stop this fight due to swelling damage.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. And it's in the reactions, right? Every time he gets hit now, he turns away. He moves away from the fight. If you're a fighter, you do not want to be avoiding the contact. But how could he not when he's been beaten this bad?
Usman ground and pound from half guard now. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that.
Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he was...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is tight. He's out. What submission defense on display.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. So Rakhmonov's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Kamaru Usman. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
He's got to be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Rakhmonov's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, and he's out. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
Heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. You trained for this. We're bloody.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Fighter lands a jab. Right on the button. Oh, and the high kick lands. Usman goes for the takedown, he misses. Again, he's looking for that left, it's not there. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
Usman's landed another strike there right on the swollen eye of the opponent, and that's a smart job by him to target that area that is already compromised.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strike.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Tremendous toughness as he eats yet another body shot. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, inside his opponent's guard.
You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh my gosh, how'd he get his arm out?
Unbelievable. He looked like he was done, but he was able to slip the arm out and stay safe. Now he's going full mount. This is a terrible position.
3 minutes to go. Good work from the top here by Usman. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. That was nice.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. He passes the half.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Lands a big elbow there.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Get yourself up in a good position, a better position. Let's go.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. Let's do some damage. Posture up.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Rakhmonov. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
20 seconds left. Nice positional control here. Final seconds here.
He's got to be careful here.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Big strikes continue to land. What a fight so far. All right, heading back to the corner, and Rakhmonov's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of...
Ooh, nice ankle pick. Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Kamoru Usman. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
In the half guard. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Rakhmonov.
Hit that good wrist control now.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Usman's right back to the full mount.
Hey, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Get on your side. Get on your side. Don't let him keep you flat. You gotta move. Don't be flat.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamoru Usman.
Fight back! Fight back!
Trying to finish this fight.
Come on now. You gotta get it back in your guard.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Usman.
Don't allow him to hold you down.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, this could be over soon. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Rakhmonov's in half guard now. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after.
Takes his back now.
Win the scramble.
Usman's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. In the half guard.
Push him on. Push him on.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
I need you to move. Scramble.
continuing to work out of the half guard. Usman's back in full mount.
Get your hips back.
Really
Move
doing
your
a nice
hips.
job getting these shots home on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Big ground and pound.
Like that.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Keep moving those hips.
Man, this is some
until you
serious
hit your
ground and
guard.
pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
You got to fight.
20 seconds now remain in the round. 15 seconds. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Kamoru Usman.
Great job landing from the top position.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, heading back to the corner now, and
All right, man, take a
we
seat.
will keep a close eye on things.
Relax.
Rachmanov's
Slow that
eye
heart rate down.
is in real
It's
trouble,
okay.
folks.
We
That does not
expect
look
this
good. I
type
wouldn't
of
be at all
fight.
surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
Let's finish this fight.
Nice jab there by Usman.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Circle out of there.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Go for that underhook.
Rachmanov's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effective. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
And now a left. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. So Rachmanov's body getting very bruised up on that right side right now. He's got to figure out a way to lower that elbow. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection.
Pummel out. Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Side control now.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, that's how he's looking at her. Being to stop it, and he will.
Holy smokes!
What a fight. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by TKO, and the knockouts really